Hello, my name is Chris Bonneau. I'm the author of Alfie Smith the Speedcuber, a book from Collins Big Cat about an autistic Year 6 lad called Alfie who rediscovers his confidence through learning how to solve these cubes. I suppose the thing I love most about the writing process is the joy of coming up with my own worlds and my own characters and coming up with people that myself and my readers will love and care about and uh, share some adventurous stories with. And hearing feedback from readers is also quite an amazing thing. When you work extremely hard to write a story and then people actually send you messages saying how much they enjoy them, it's absolutely priceless. I suppose the biggest thing that helps me to connect with Alfie and his story is his autism. I'm autistic myself. Plenty of my friends and some of my family members are also autistic. And even though Alfie is not based on me at all, there are some shared life experiences between him and myself and the people I know, not just in terms of cubing, but also in how we access the world and how the rest of the world treats us because we're autistic. Personally, I think the most challenging part of writing a story really depends on who you're writing for. I've written stories for adults, I've written stories for teenagers, and Alfie Smith the Speedcuber is a book for children. And when writing for children, I think that the biggest challenge is packing as much excitement into as few words as possible. Generally speaking, I try not to base my characters on people who I know in real life because, well, for me, I find it distracting. I end up thinking of the actual real life person instead of my character and the person who I want that character to be. With that said, often you end up accidentally being influenced by the people you know. For example, with Alfie Smith, I know so many autistic people, so many autistic children, so many cubers, and Alfie Smith shares a lot of experiences and a lot of character traits of those people, even though he is not based on anyone I know. I've seen enough of the cubing community and I've known enough people that I knew what kind of direction I wanted to develop the character of Alfie Smith in. Funnily enough, yes, I'm a cuber. And I thought it would be a really good idea to write a story about cubing because I've seen the amount of good that cubing can do for people. And we're not just talking about the good that it can do for young people like Alfie Smith. Even as an adult, cubing has been really good for me because it's helped me with my self-esteem, it's been a really fun challenge, and I've made lots of friends at competitions too. The misconception with cubing is that people think that you have to be some kind of genius to be able to solve a cube, and that it's only the really clever people who should be giving it a go. But honestly, that's not my experience. Part of it is having a half decent memory, part of it is being half decent at pattern spotting, and the rest of it is just putting the effort in. And even if you never become an expert, it's just fun. I can think of three different things I'd like people to get from reading Alfie Smith the Speedcuber. First and foremost, I hope they just enjoy reading a fun story. Secondly, it's valuable to see autistic people by our strengths. And Alfie Smith spends his story learning how to see himself by strengths, and hope other people learn that that is the healthiest and best way to see autistic people. And thirdly, if a few people become interested in cubing themselves as a result, then that will be pretty good as well.